What's going on, guys? It's your boy Boxing Facts Over Fiction. I need you to do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon for more videos like this. Teofimo Lopez recently did an interview with Shoot the Five with Xavier Porter, and he was asked about his recent fight and about the guys, the champions in his weight classes, and about a lot of other fighters. And Teofimo Lopez had a lot of interesting things to say. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about that. First of all, I agree with everything the reporter said when before he even asked Teofimo Lopez the question. He said, "Teofimo Lopez, you're the most talked about fighter right now in boxing." Guys, that's 100% true. Teofimo Lopez is probably the most talked about fighter right now in boxing, as a contender, if that is. But he's one of the hottest prospect or contender in boxing right now. He's most talked about because of his antics inside of the ring, not outside of the ring. Inside of the ring, he puts on a beautiful boxing clinic. Speed, precision, power, and he's fighting veterans. In his step-up fights, when he was knocking guys out, everybody was saying, "You haven't fought nobody yet." When he step up, he's knocking these guys out. Now they're saying, "Oh, he's being disrespectful." But the guy likes the fame. He likes the bright lights. He just knows how to market himself. But he does it inside of the ring. Outside of the ring, he says a lot of stuff too that probably doesn't sit well with a lot of people that don't really follow his career. And some of them probably think he's a hype job, but I, for one, really think he's the real deal. I'm not gonna call the kid a hype job. I think he puts on a show every time he goes out there. Do I think he's ready for the top guys at 135? He's talking about moving up. It says if Lomachenko want to fight him now, he needs to fight him now. Whoever at 135 wants to fight him. I don't think he needs to move up. I think if you really believe he's that good, he needs to go after the champions at 135, win a couple belts before going up. Get that fight with Lomachenko. As good as he feels like he is, he shouldn't go up. But we're going to go ahead and look at some of his accomplishments already. Teofimo Lopez is ESPN 2019 Prospect of the Year, 2018 Knockout of the Year. He knocked out Mason Menard, who Devin Haney also stopped, but he stopped Mason Menard in the first round. He's ranked number 11 with the WBA. He's ranked number 14 with the WBO, number 15 with the WBC. He's the North American Boxing Federation champion. He's the WBC Continental Americas lightweight champion. He's the 2016 Olympic Games amateur representative for Honduras at 132, Honduras. Let's not forget Lomachenko fought at 132 in the amateur as well. And a lot of people like to say he's a small guy. So Lomachenko can definitely move up to 140. But he's 2015 U.S. Olympic Trials amateurs. I mean, the list goes on. The kid has a really good amateur background, and in the pros, he's just looking really good. But there are rumors of him saying he stopped Devin Haney in sparring. A lot of rumors just going on. But the kid's the real deal, and in this interview, he talks about carrying Diego Magdaleno. I'll go ahead and play that interview for you. You can listen to what he said.
Did you know when to take him out?
I see him with the body shots. I was hurting him already. There was a couple times I hit him with body shots and he really sat down on them, but he didn't take the knee. So I was like, okay. I could have done a couple more and dropped him, but we didn't want to end him like that. I wanted to take off his head.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
So I took my time and I picked my shots. And I realized that that's what I had to do in order for them to stop it. Because a body shot, it hurts depending what it is, depending where you hit them at. Nah. And I didn't want to risk that. I didn't want to chance that. Dropping him down with a body shot and maybe him take the knee and then come back after almost a 10 count. You know, and I felt like it was in his will. Like he did not want the fight to go to end quick. He wanted to go the distance. So I had to stay posed, to stay calm and collected with everything, and pick my shots. And I was telling my father, I was telling my coach that he's already over. Like he clearly saw it. He was like, by the fourth round, fifth round, my dad's like, he's done. Stop carrying him. It ended already. But then I chose when I wanted to. That's exactly what happened.
Before fights take place, do you kind of see yourself, all right, I know how I'm going to take this guy out. I know I'm going to beat him either by like knockout or you know, just by the win. Do you go and look for the knockout?
No, I don't go and look for the knockout. Absolutely not. Because when you do, that's how you get knocked out.
Yeah.
You know, when you start, and then you start opening up, wide, everything, accurate my shots, and I know where to hit. It's all about punching placement, like placement on your shots and everything. And things like that. So I knew, little by little, I get you the same spot about as many times as I want. And sooner or later, you're going to be so tender that you're going to be so tender down there or anywhere that you're going to fall.
Okay.
And that's exactly, it took me 7 rounds to do it. I could have ended it a lot earlier, but I really wanted to make sure for a fact that he was not going to get a viral, big, huge video game that you can play anywhere, to be honest. On PC, Xbox, PlayStation, is you're basically crossing consoles and everything, so it's very huge and it's free. So what better way than and things like that? Now we're bringing the gamers to watch boxing. We got the young kids wanting to see that. They love the dances. They all do it. So that's how you bring more people into the boxing world, and you bring more people to watch Teofimo Lopez.
Yeah.
And that's what we do. It's all about entertainment. And
There you have it, guys. That's not the full interview, but that's part of the interview. Teofimo Lopez admits to wanting to take his opponent's head off. His opponent, which was Diego Magdaleno. He said Diego Magdaleno talked bad about where he's from. He's from Honduras. So he wanted to carry this guy in the later rounds. He wanted to take his head off. He didn't want to do it early. He wanted to break him down and then take his head off. His father told him to end it early. He was like, this guy is done. He's out of there. Let's go in there and just get him out of there. He said he could have did that, but he really wanted to send Diego Magdaleno a message, and that's exactly what he did. Those hooks that he hit Diego Magdaleno with, it looked like Diego Magdaleno, when he went down, he almost broke his leg. It looked like his leg kind of snapped. I mean, those were one of the most vicious hooks I've ever seen. And then after that, he did the little dance, the little Fortnite dance, and then he did the little shovel, like he's scooping him and like burying him. And everybody think it was a little excessive. I don't think it was excessive. I think that's part of the sport. That's entertainment. You know, that's entertainment at the highest level. The kid even talks about the Fortnite dances. He said he does Fortnite dances to bring gamers into watching boxing. That's a way to get more people to watch Teofimo Lopez. I can't knock the kid for doing it. I think it's brilliant marketing. I think he needs to continue to do what he's doing, as long as he keep it inside of the ring and not outside of the ring. Because outside of the ring, like, he shouldn't get into trouble like an Adrian Broner. So he should watch what he does outside of the ring. He can talk his shit outside of the ring, but as long as he doesn't get in trouble with the law and just don't get into a fight outside of the ring, I'm okay with what he's doing. I support what he's doing, and the fact that he carried Diego Magdaleno was a beautiful fight, based on the fact that he showed us a lot of stuff he has in his arsenal that he hasn't really showed us. The longer the fight goes, the more weapons he's able to show the viewers. You understand what I'm saying? He's able to show that he has endurance. He can go that full. If the fight was going to go 12 rounds, he can go that 12 rounds. He has the same amount of power from round 1 to round 8 whenever he stopped the guy. He has that endurance, that power, and you can take him in the deep waters. You won't drown him, because he comes to fight. He's used to knocking guys out, but he shows you that even if the fight went the distance, he's ready to go the distance. So it was a beautiful performance by Teofimo Lopez. The fact that he did carry the guy, it just showed that he could have ended this fight as soon as he wanted to. He could have went in there and just ended the fight in like 4 rounds or like 3 rounds, like his dad predicted the fight would have been over in 2 or 3 rounds. But he carried the guy and he put on a show. I enjoy every moment of it. I'm a huge fan of Teofimo Lopez, and I want to see the guy continue to keep winning. But do I think he's ready for the likes of Lomachenko to them? Absolutely not. I think I'm not gonna count him out, but I think he needs to continue to fight more veterans. He needs to continue to get that experience, get more fights in. With only 12 fights, Vasyl Lomachenko only has 12 fights too, but somehow he's pound for pound the best fighter in the world, which I believe is highly ridiculous. But I think the kid needs to be, pushed in a direction where he doesn't get carried away, he doesn't get ahead of himself. We all know how good he is, but we want to see him keep being good and move his career in the right direction instead of rushing to fight the top guys in his division. But if he wants to do that, then hats off to him. He has to prove everybody wrong, including